live today, and we will start with those questions which are already asked to us.
Okay, good morning, everybody.
Okay. So, Nihal Pandey has asked to us, Sir, I am preparing for territorial army exam. My early education is not so good. I am sincere about my career after graduation. Shall I hope to get selected?
I presume that you finished your graduation quite some time back. So that would be long back in history. And so long as you have become sincere now in your career and your all-round abilities are at a good level, then your selection chances should be good. See, your past track academic record, which was not good, is something which is a part of your history and it is a fact which cannot be denied. Now, in case you continue to be consistently the way you were in your earlier, as per your earlier academic profile, then naturally we will not take you. But if you have changed yourself capabilities wise and attitude wise, then your selection chances should be good. You can also read the story of Ajay Singh Rajpurohit on our website or on our book, where this boy had taken 6 years to clear his engineering, and thereafter he improved himself, became a good professional worker, and he got selected for OTA, and he is an officer today. Yeah, thank you.
Dhananjay Rajput has asked, Sir, I am in my current BSc, doing my BSc. My first attempt of CDS and ASCAT is on in April 2023. I have also joined IIT JAM coaching. And due to the burden of coaching, I haven't started preparing for CDS examination. I am not able to manage all things. I am also overweight. How should I manage everything?
So there seems to be confusion in the question itself, Yogita. See, he is saying he is overage for what? I don't know. What is he overage for?
No, he is in his third year of BSc, not overage mentioned, but he is appearing for AFCAT and CDS examination in 2023, for which he is not able to find time.
No, that is there, but there was some mention of overage also, no, for something.
No, overage is not mentioned.
Achha, overage is not mentioned.
Overweight is mentioned, yes, sir.
Over?
Weight.
Overweight, okay. Fine.
And I am also overweight.
Overweight, fine. See, thing is, if you start leading a balanced life, that means you exercise regularly. It will give you all-round benefits. Your weight will reduce, your sleep will improve, your ability to assimilate information will also improve. So your mind and body will improve by exercise. So that is a must. You should start on a regular basis. Now think is that whatever examinations you are preparing for, there has to be some common ground with the CDS and AFCAT examinations. After all, they are all academic stuff. I mean, English, maths, science, those things, whatever BSc you're doing, so these things are there. Apart from that, you will have to take care of general knowledge and reasoning as far as your AFCAT is concerned. So when you perform well in your academics, of graduation, whichever competitive examinations you are writing, all these abilities will improve and they will help you in the CDS and AFCAT examination also. So there is nothing to worry. Make out a routine and start working systematically as per that. See how much you are progressing every day. After you have followed, you know, a good routine for about a week or 10 days, you will get a fair idea as to what kind of output you are able to get in 7 to 10 days. Now lay down your targets to be accomplished in the various aspects of the academic exam of CDS AFCAT and the other examination which you are preparing for. It will make sense not to do extensive studies, but to do focused studies. You will have to make out a smart plan. Target scores in each aspect. You know, this much score for English, this much score for maths, this much for GS, and not to get any negatives, and this much score for your reasoning. So in this manner, plan out, start working systematically, and make effort to attain your goals. See, all examinations, whatever we take, we are testing ourselves. We are not testing anybody else. And hopefully, if you are systematic and well organized, you may find that you will be clearing these exams with fairly good marks. Getting overwhelmed by things, syllabus bahut hai, cheezein bahut hai. These are just ways and means to rationalize our inefficiencies to ourselves. Please don't do that. It is not going to work. I was listening to the interview of one girl who had topped the NDA merit, and she said she had just about some 15, 20 days or 1 month to prepare. And because her basics were clear, she was able to get good marks in the written, and definitely because she was a competent girl, she was assessed good in the SSB also, and she was #1 in merit. So these are the things. कॉम्प्लिकेशंस हम अपने दिमाग में क्रिएट करते हैं, सीधा सीधा सिंपल अपना प्लान बनाकर उस पर चलिए तो बात बन जाती है. दैट इज व्हाट यू शुड डू. ओके, थैंक यू.
Okay. Sir, Rishabh Mishra has asked, this is fitness related, I guess. What should be the ideal BMI for anyone? I usually maintain 80 to 85 to 87 kg weight with 196 centimeters height. Is it okay? Or should I shred more weight?
Yeah, 196 centimeters इसका height है. He's a very very tall guy. He's मतलब 183 पे 6 feet हो जाता है, तो he is 13 centimeters more than that.
Yes,
13 centimeters. हाँ, इतना ही किया है, तो he's a very tall guy है. और कितना weight बोला?
85 to 87.
85 to 87. तो weight भी ठीक ठाक है उस height के हिसाब से, तो weight is also okay. तो BMI उसका ठीक ठाक होगा. It should not be a problem. I do not have a very good, what do you call the mental visualization of BMI, but height weight से मैं वो कर सकता हूँ idea. So you should be okay. So what's the issue? He's saying what he wants to improve.
No, he just wants to know whether it is all right or not.
All right, तो ये तो चार्ट से मिल जाएगा यार. मैं कौन सी अथॉरिटी हूँ? I'm not Google or any of this thing. I can advise on fitness aspects. You check. But whatever I gather, I feel he should be fairly okay.
Okay.
Because the thing is that these guys, Nadal, Federer, and all, they are about 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", and they are plus of 80 kgs. So this guy is much taller than them, and 85 and all is an okay weight for him. Yes. Yeah. Next question.
Okay. Sir, there are fitness-related questions which were already asked to us, and you asked me to take them as well. Should I ask
Fine.
them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, what about yoga? Is it helpful and how much is it helpful? Harsh has asked. Harsh Singh.
The yoga is helpful. If you would have listened to my video, I have explained basically three types of exercises. One is the cardio type exercises through which you improve your heart and lungs. For which the most basic exercise is running, the others are cycling or swimming. So, this is one type of exercise which you do for a reasonable duration to improve your heart and lungs capacity. The second are the strength building exercises, which we call anaerobic exercises. The first one is also called aerobic exercises, in which you depend upon stored oxygen. So these are strength building exercises, things like sprinting, lifting weights, jumping, push-ups, squats. They come under the category of strength building exercises. So this is the other form which we need. And the third form of exercises are stretching exercises through which we ensure that our flexibility is maintained, and we don't it is also good for injury prevention. So these are the three basic forms of exercises. So yoga comes under the category of stretching form of exercise. So they are good, they should be done. The problem is that when we start taking yoga as the be all and end all, and often people promote also that way, अब स्कूल ऑफ थॉट होते हैं ना, कोई रनिंग वाला है वो कह रहा खाली बस रनिंग ही करो तो इससे सब कुछ हो जाएगा, कोई वेट उठाने वाला है वो बोलेगा खाली नहीं बस आप स्ट्रेंथ बिल्डिंग करो तो उसी से सब कुछ हो जाएगा. सिमिलरली प्रोपोनेंट्स ऑफ योगा वो कहेंगे योगा से ही सब कुछ हो जाएगा. इट डजंट वर्क दैट वे. तो योगा इज अ फॉर्म ऑफ एक्सरसाइज जिससे फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी आपकी अच्छी रहती है, वो करना चाहिए. So that is what it is. The right thing to do is to have a good balance of all the three forms of exercise. Cardio exercises, strength building exercises, as well as stretching exercise. So you have to do all of these. If you are a defense athlete, then the weightage should go more towards the cardio and strength building exercises rather than stretching exercises. तो अगर आपका if you carry out a proportion, if you are an untrained person, then अगर आपका से 40% वेटेज आपका कार्डियो और स्ट्रेंथ पर है तो 20% वेटेज ऑन yoga type exercises would be good enough. 15 to 20%. So that kind of time plan, the duration of exercises you can keep in your mind. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, sir. Nitin has asked, or even Harsh, after heavy workout, I feel sleepy all day. I do not feel like getting off the bed. What should I do?
You see, with regular training, your recovery rate will improve. Also, straight away after your exercise, within half an hour, you should consume good amount of protein, a high protein diet mixed with reasonable amount of carbohydrates so that your proteins get assimilated well. Keep yourself well hydrated. So these are the things. So maybe a rest of about half an hour to 45 minutes. You're feeling very sleepy, go out to sleep. And thereafter get back to work. You should be energized enough to work whole day. Overall, in the long run, exercising keeps us, builds up our energy to work better rather than reduce our ability to work. So even if you are focusing primarily on academic pursuits, exercise will do you good. It will have benefits for your mind, sleep, assimilation. Sleep, if it comes, getting induced, little bit of sleep will freshen yourself physically and mentally to take on the load subsequently of mental effort. And the advantage which we do not visualize as such is that, you know, the rate of assimilation, the efficiency of the mind would be of a higher order. So a person who is not exercising, the kind of time he may take, you know, 3-4 hours to assimilate a particular type of information. A person who is into regular exercise may do that in about 2 hours or 2.5 hours. That is the reason why I have seen a large number of sports persons when they, get into the, I mean, they're involved with academics, and those who are sincere, they're able to perform as well as others who are not into exercise, or often better. And in my own case also, I have been into very regular exercise since a very young age, since 8th, 9th, and I've continued till now. And I find that, academic pursuits are not hampered because of exercise. If sleep gets induced, sleep for half an hour, 45 minutes, get up and you will get back to work. This thing that ke pura din hi, neend hi aati rehti and all that, that's, I think it's more of a, it's a psychological issue rather than a physiological issue. So you should try and get over it. ऐसा होता नहीं है कि पूरे दिन ही नींद आती है, ठीक है ना? That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Addy has asked, sir, is taking protein supplement good or bad while going to gym?
देखिए प्रोटीन सप्लीमेंट क्या है, देखिए प्रोटीन बॉडी नीड्स एंड द नीड ऑफ बॉडी is, you can say, roughly 1 gram per kg of body weight. आप लगा लीजिए उस हिसाब से 1 to 1.5 gram per kg of body weight is good enough. Even 1 gram would, in normal cases, be good enough. So, like if say I am 75 kg, so 75 grams of protein intake for me per day is good enough. So that's one. Now, if you get it through natural sources, it is better. There's no harm taking supplements. Often what happens is, for vegetarians and the people who are, the diet pattern is such that it is quite heavily carbohydrate type, then protein supplement makes sense. You should take. Like I was speaking to one student, his diet pattern was, rice, idli, dosa, that kind of thing, and he was an absolute pure vegetarian. So he was not taking even eggs. So protein deficiency was considerable. So for such people, taking curd, taking pulses, taking chana, taking soy milk, and protein supplements does make sense. About protein supplement, two things I will tell you, or 2-3 things I will say. One is that please take whichever protein supplement you take, make sure that it is genuine. It is not, spurious. It is not garbad nahi hai. That's one important. The second thing is that when you take protein, it should be accompanied by some amount of carbohydrate. It will be good. If you are into exercising a fairly heavy amount, preferably within half an hour or so after exercise, you should get your protein. Right? And if you spread it out in the day, your protein intake, it will be better. Because if you take all your protein intake in one go, like this scoop system comes of this protein supplement, तो 25-30 ग्राम का होता है, तो अगर आप 60 ग्राम प्रोटीन एक ही बार में ले लोगे, तो what may happen is a large amount of it may get wasted. It body will not be able to absorb. If you take that 50-60 gram of protein spread out throughout the day in 3 or 4 parts, then assimilation would be. These are some of the points. Supplement में कोई खतरा नहीं है, लेना चाहिए. Like I take protein supplement. I am unable to have that much of eggs or high protein diet from natural sources. So I do take protein supplement. About 20-25 ग्राम तक का मैं protein supplement लेता हूँ. Spread out in a decent manner, and that the body absorbs. Fine. Yeah, that's it. कोई खतरा नहीं है प्रोटीन सप्लीमेंट.
Okay. One last question. Suresh Patidar has asked, Sir, I am overweight, 103 kgs. Also, I could not clear NDA twice. Now, should I take a drop for NDA or should I join the college and start with CDS preparation?
It would make sense to join the college. Dropping a year does not make sense at all. Because your past record suggests, you see, normal courses that if you have been a decent student with 1.5 months of focused studies for NDA, you should be able to clear it. That means you are an okay student. If you are not been able to clear the way you have explained, you may find it difficult. There is no harm in trying for this exam later also if you've got chances available. But do it along with studies for your college. Taking a drop is bad. It will put you back as far as your academic career is concerned. Overall, your career in life is concerned. You will go back by a year, which is not sensible. So you should not do that. Plus, a bigger problem is that the people who take this drop year and all, they get habituated to wasting time. And that is bad for their personality, for the psychological development and overall personality. So I'm totally against this concept of dropping year at any stage. After 12, after graduation, also people start taking the drop years for IAS preparation, all that. I'm not a supporter of these things. So please don't take a drop year, join college. Write the ND exam also if you're eligible. And if you make it good, if you don't make it, then focus on CDS. Because thing is that there's nothing like a very different, approach strategy for NDA written exam and CDS written exam. Things are primarily the same. Academic generally remains more or less the same. So that's what you should do. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay, we will take the rest questions later on. The things like eligibility criteria, commando training after becoming officer, these can be taken up later. And for any specific queries, your queries, please write to us at nofrillsacademy@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you very much.